Hey, so it's day 5 of tracking my goals of losing 20 pounds, hitting 20K months, and having depth and nurture in my friendships and relationships. And so, kind of an update, but also kind of a little bit of a soap situation here about this concept of goals in general. What I've realized is that you don't have goals necessarily because you want to actually hit your goals. The purpose of goals is to prove to yourself that you can commit to something that you're putting out into the world, that you're putting to yourself, that you can actually accomplish. And so some people have a really hard time dealing with goals because they don't want to make the commitment that they can actually do something, mostly to the commitment to themselves. Because then you question yourself, will I actually reach it? Will I actually get there? And in some ways, I know a lot of people don't make goals for themselves because they don't want to fail on themselves. Because that hits harder than you actually not hitting the goal to begin with. And so I say this all to say where it's like today I did a lot of things to hit my goals, but it really just honed in for me with certain events that's just like I'm hitting these goals because I'm making this commitment to myself more than anything that I can do it. I don't want to fail myself. I don't really care about the goal, but the goal at the end of the day with all of this is that I don't want to fail myself. So, what is the one thing that I did today for losing 20 pounds? I went to the gym, worked a lot on arms and back, and so that was pretty cool. And then I pretty much hit my step goal for the day. And then when it comes to 20K months, one of the things that I honestly just is not like I didn't necessarily do per se, like work wise, do anything, but mostly just make the decision internally where it's like enough is enough. It's time to stop playing small, but really just to make the commitment to yourself. So I feel like there's that mental piece of like it's more than just doing. It's actually mentally thinking to yourself like committing to yourself that you're gonna get there. And so I really just kind of thought on that. And so the last element of like having depth and nurture in my friendships that I really did really good. I really spent time with a really good friend of mine, and we just caught up on life. He's an entrepreneur and he's doing amazing things as well. And so it felt really good to connect with someone who's on a similar path and similar journey. So I hope you have that friend in your corner who can also support you. But that's kind of the one thing on what I did today to reach my goals. But day 5, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.